Previously on The Ultimate Fighter.
Many fighters from all over the world dream of someday fighting in the UFC. 2 of you actually will.
You will be eliminated one by one until the ultimate fighter in each weight class is declared.
The 16 fighters were then shown their house for the next 8 weeks.
Here's a toast. Good luck to everybody.
I came to win. I'm not going to be drinking.
I didn't take a leak on his bed. I spritzed. I wanted to choke that kid that day.
The fighters met their coaches.
Gentlemen, Randy Couture and Chuck Liddell will test you mentally, physically, and emotionally.
I'd rather die than quit.
We're just struggling to keep going here.
Randy and Chuck chose 2 teams of 8, 4 middleweights and 4 light heavyweights, to compete against each other in hopes to become the next Ultimate Fighter.
It's very, very hard to get into the UFC.
Randy Couture, this guy is just phenomenal. Chuck Liddell, the warrior.
And what we've done here is we've taken 2 of our best and most respected fighters, Chuck Liddell and Randy Couture.
Let's get it on!
And they're going to coach these up-and-coming guys.
Chuck likes to punch you out elbow, but he's never caught.
They're psychotically competitive. Neither one of them like to lose. These up-and-coming fighters have a unique opportunity where they live in a house, everything's paid for. Their only job when they get up every morning is to come in here and train, learn, get in better shape. So this is the opportunity of a lifetime for these guys.
So what carb are we going to have? We got to have a carb.
Like pasta and steak, man.
Asparagus?
It's really a headache to try to deal with a lot of these personalities because I'm not a normal person. I hate to deal with normal people, and a lot of these kids are real plain.
Hey, Sam.
Hey. Who's using this watermelon?
You know, there are guys here that are really nice, but they have some irritating habits.
Beef jerky and beer, dude. That's what makes a real fighter.
It's like a gladiator to me. All those cats are in a pit. They eventually have to kill one another.
We can cook up the asparagus.
Diego just took all the best part for a shake.
If there's food in the house, Diego will take the best portion of it.
It was more important to me, rather than pick the strongest or maybe the most athletic guy in the group here, to pick a group of guys that I thought would come together as a team and work together as a team.
They show the kind of character that most of the mixed martial artists that I know possess. It makes me proud to be associated with them.
All right, we ready? The exercises are designed to use muscle groups and muscles that you use in grappling and in fighting.
These guys train in boxing, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, wrestling, all those things, plus they have to do their conditioning and cardio work and weight training and everything else. These guys work out 6 to 8 hours a day. Nobody trains as hard as these guys do, and that's a fact.
1, 2, explode. There you go. That way.
Chris has an overwhelming style. He's wide open. He hits very hard.
Mike, even though he's a little smaller in our weight class, man, yeah, he's gonna bring it.
Keep working. Chris, we're coming top.
Chris Hanford is a pretty skilled fighter, but he showed up here in terrible shape.
It's grueling. Everything's cramping up. My hips, my hamstrings, my shins, my calves, my shoulders. It's cramps everywhere.
hear the rhythm.
It seems to me my team is really starting to come together. They're helping each other. They're pushing the guys who are struggling a little bit and getting them to suck it up. I think they're proud to be wearing that green jersey.
Time! I'm ready to, I think good or bad, this is it. I think I jumped over the cliff. I'm in the deep end now, so sink or swim, we'll just see.
Oh no!
You bastard has been getting the rug all wet.
Hey, it'll dry.
You inconsiderate bastard. Diego takes really good care of himself. It's fine, I'm proud of him, but he takes a hot bath and then walks into the shower getting the carpet all wet and takes a cold shower. And then from there, walks his dripping ass back into the bathtub to take a hot bath. And this is repeated about 4 or 5 times. If you're going to be doing this for 8 weeks, you need to find a solution.
Man, give me a break.
You are a PIG pig, man.
Middleweights stay here. Light heavyweights for boxing tomorrow. My style of training and coaching is different from Randy's. We come from a different background, I try to train guys to what their strengths are, not mine.
Boy! Josh, where's your killer come in?
Josh Koscheck, great wrestler. Try to add some striking, some extra striking to his game.
Pass, Koscheck! Hit him, Koscheck! Hit him! Hit him! Hit him!
Yeah, I like Kenny. Scrappy striker. He's got good submission skills. I was glad to get him.
Use that underhook. Use that underhook. Bridgen, go to your knees. Bridgen, go to your knees. Pop him up and go to your knees. Go to a single.
Set up that body shot for us. Set it up. Forrest is one of the tougher guys out here. I've seen him fight a few times. He's tough. He's a tough kid. Bobby looks a little out of shape. Other than that, he's got some good skills, good wrestling skills, good striking skills. I'm really confident that we've got the guys that can take this. Underhook. It's going to be a good competitive fight at the end. I can't wait to see it. It's going to be fun. You do 50 minutes of conditioning with him, you guys can stretch out as much as you want.
Problem we were talking about earlier, I guess someone went to make some asparagus yesterday, and all that was in there was a bunch of stalks. Apparently, you cut all the heads off the asparagus and put them in a shake and put all the stalks back. Now, if someone wants to eat asparagus, they don't want to eat stalks.
Stephan Bonner and Diego Sanchez are in a confrontation with each other over asparagus heads.
16 people live in here, man. Your next shake's going to be purely stalks to even this out.
Well,
no more asparagus heads
I
in your
really
shakes.
didn't even know what asparagus really is, and
it's that green vegetable that makes your piss stink.
Made my piss stink, and I ain't gonna do it again. So you don't got to worry about it. All right?
Yeah, I have been known to provoke him. That's the only way to bring it to his attention. No more playing stupid. You know what asparagus is.
I do know what asparagus is now. He's like, you gotta listen to me, and I'm like, I'm not listening. And I was like, you're gonna make me listen, what's up? Shut up. I ain't listening to you.
Well, you better start, man.
You gonna make me? You make me listen to you?
Looks like I might have to.
Do something about it, man. Do something about it.
Looks like I might have to.
You think you're so tough? Do something about it, bro. You think you're my dad? Do something about it.
Well, I don't know if I'm your dad for sure. There's a very good possibility. But in all seriousness, I'm just saying, come on, have some goddamn common courtesy.
He might be a 205-pounder, I might be a middleweight, but, same thing. I'll take him down, and I'll ground and pound his ass, make him turn like a little girl.
First challenge is today, and I'm sure they're going to test our physical and mental strengths. Really have no idea what we're in store for. It's tough to prepare for these types of things because you have no idea what's going to go on, but yet in the back of your head you know that if you lose, someone from your team is going home.
Welcome. This is your first team challenge. The losing team will have one of their members eliminated. There's 2 platforms, one for each team. One team member will sit in the recliner while the rest of you carry him through the obstacle course. You'll maneuver the platform over and under a series of hurdles. Then, you'll head into Lake Mead around the buoys before heading back to the finish line. The winning team is safe for another week. The coach of the losing team will have 24 hours to decide which one of his fighters will be sent home. To ensure fairness, the challenges will be contested based on weight class. This week, the light heavyweights are up for elimination. Now, here's the twist. The team member that you'll be carrying on that platform will be your coach. The first team to deliver their coach safely across the finish line wins the challenge. Good luck.
Guys, that starts. Key. Try to get to the left lane. Boom. Cut him off.
Shift, under, shuffle. Up, go. Cut left. Cut left.
1, 2, head to the right,
Ready?
1, 2, 3, up.
Easy down. Shuffle. You guys got this. You got this easy.
Down, go.
Let's go, Iceman! Come on, taking time. Nice. Make it up. Big rocks in front of me, Sam. Go.
We're catching them. Keep moving.
Come on, bro.
Relax, guys. You got it. Take his distance, fellas.
Left. Good job, gentlemen.
As soon as we got that little bit of an advantage that we were looking for, we just took it. We cut them off. And once we cut them off, I could feel the morale and the spirit of all of them just get sucked out.
Team Liddell, congratulations. You're safe for another week. Team Couture, one of you will be going home in 24 hours. Randy, you have a really tough decision to make, so I'll see you tomorrow.
This is serious. Somebody's going home. It could be me, it could be anyone in the light heavyweights on Randy's team.
The bar is open. Who wants it?
Some people are out of control with their alcohol. The drunk belligerence is picking up at a tremendous rate.
Fire in the soul.
Ooh, that one. How long can I keep my face there?
Oh, dude.
Loden is a goofball. He's in his own personal Disneyland, and he wants to live it up.
Yeah, you ever think about not being a lush?
I thought about it.
No.
Several times. It doesn't work. I've quit many times.
Hey, at least you're honest, man.
I've quit 1,000 times.
I mean, I only bring it up because I like you, bro. You're gonna get cut because you're f***ing drunk. But at least you're my friend, right?
Bring that homie. Hey, and I said he's a great fighter. I'm really stoked he's on my team. I wouldn't want to knock him out again.
Coincidentally, me and Leben have fought before, and he's the only one that's beat me. So I have a kind of a bone to pick with him.
Weak ass joke that you put on me. I just picked it off and threw you around.
I put you down twice. Let's not lie.
No,
you
you
was
did.
down in
Why?
the first round. I knocked you down.
You didn't knock me down.
We battled in January. Man, we slung some leather. He's a southpaw, which is something I'm completely not used to. I have never had a training partner that was a southpaw.
Yes! Swing! Oh,
I connected with 4 unanswered blows, and he looked like he was going down. I mean, he was stumbling backwards. I dropped my right hand and came in to finish him off. He threw an overhand left and caught me dead on my temple. I was definitely out of my game, so they stopped it.
I will fight you again somehow.
Oh! Yeah, for the UFC title.
That's fine. I don't care how. I'm just saying somehow I gotta get that loss off my record. I gotta get that loss redeemed.
Sign it. Where are you guys?
One of the things that seems to be the point of topic right now is Loden's jokes about being gay.
Is this someone's towel over here? I think I dropped it.
Maybe he's gay, maybe he's not. But to me, he seems pretty serious.
Loden Kincaid and what Loden Kincaid thinks right at the time Loden's gonna do. What are you guys talking about? I seem to have dropped my potassium. Let me get a little. Oh God! I'm a little cerebral assault on some people. How many people want to grapple with someone who's admitted to wearing thong bikinis and waxing the Brazilian style? Can I just get a hug? Just a hug, quick hug. He is so homophobic.
This is gay porn, dude.
I wouldn't call myself homophobic, but then again, I wouldn't give a man a hug who's wearing man panties.
Something's gonna happen tomorrow.
Tomorrow we're gonna beat the snot out of each other.
It's either me or there's only 3. There's one more. Mike is pissed. Mike takes this shit serious. Well, it's like either you're gone, I'm gone, or Mike's gone tomorrow.
Some kid's gonna get eliminated every week on the show. Regardless. Okay? And if they suck shit, they gotta go.
So it looks like someone's gonna go home today, and the name of the game is to eliminate the least talented fighter. I'll trust Randy's good judgment on that one.
All right.
I don't know Randy's strategy of who he's going to pick. I don't want it to be me, and I hope it's not me, but there's definitely a chance it could be any of us.
Welcome to the first Ultimate Fighter elimination. One of you is about to be sent home. The decision is final, and you will be asked to leave the UFC training center immediately. Randy will now decide who remains on his team.
Stephan Bonner, you're probably the only bona fide light heavyweight I have in this group. You have well-rounded skills. I'm choosing you to stay on this team. Mike Swick. Although I don't believe you're a bona fide 205-pounder, I don't think there's any guy in this room that has more heart than you do, and that's why I'm keeping you on this team.
Before Randy picks his last and final team member, is there anything either of you would like to say before he makes his final decision?
I'd just like to say that when I first got here, this training was really hard, and I was struggling. I know I have some weaknesses. I'm willing to admit that, and I've been working hard on it, and I think there's been some improvement, and if you give me a chance, I'll do my best to prove it.
I want to show what I'm really made of. I just want an opportunity to just excel. Being a part of this is part of my dream. I gave up everything for this, and whatever happens, I'm still going to go for it. But I'm here to do the best for you, the best for the team, and the best for myself and my life. And that's all I can
do. Jason Thacker, you've struggled technically and physically since day one. That being said, my team has rallied behind you, rallied around you. You've almost become like a mascot for our team and brought out the true character of what I believe a mixed martial artist is all about. Loden Sincade, you've been a bit of a free spirit, not terribly focused, but you have a lot of physical gifts, a tenacity, some speed and strength. I think if we focus that spirit that you contain, that warrior spirit, you could be an ultimate fighter. That's why I choose you to remain on this team.
Randy, you know, thank you. This is like a dream come true.
Keep your chin up, square your shoulders, step strong, walk out of here like the warrior you are.
I apologize, you know, that I didn't come in the best shape and I couldn't give you, you know, the most to work with.
We're behind you, Jason.
See you soon. Scared because the last two people standing up there was myself and Strange Brew. It doesn't matter if you can smash someone's face inside out, break their arm. It's how you conduct yourself. They're looking at a lot of things I didn't put in perspective.
Congratulations. For the moment, the rest of you are safe. This is only the beginning of a very long and grueling competition. From here on out, it only gets harder. Good luck.
What do you think Strange Brew is doing right now?
You know, sitting in another house, nowhere near as cool as this. Somebody gets in a car wreck, you feel bad. Somebody has a stroke, a heart attack, then you feel bad for them. Somebody gets kicked off a TV show that they had no place on. How bad can you feel?
He was like, give me another chance. I'll do better.
Well, what do you think? People weren't getting kicked off the show? What do you think signing up for the motherfucker?
Not as many.
He sucked. There's a million tough guys in the world. He's just not a world-class fighter, okay?
No, he's not ready for this competition. And that's all there was.
He might be a tough guy up there in Canada. He might be tougher than the other 10 guys.
I think he was definitely tough. He just didn't have what it took for the competition.
I think he'd get his ass kicked by a logger in the bar.
What's going on in there, man?
Drinking beer, drinking wine, vodka.
Apparently, Diego's been partaking of a little bit of the wine, and Chris had been drinking.
They're worried about what's going to take place tomorrow and how they're going to do tomorrow, and they're preparing for the future, dude. They don't live for the now.
Dude, what's up with the 40s?
Diego, he's a crazy guy.
Quit playing around, dude. Seriously, take this shit serious.
The gun show.
Apparently, Diego Sanchez is doing some kind of yoga bodybuilding pose down with baby oil all over his body.
Oh, man, you don't want to face this in the ring.
That's just not my style, to be quite honest with you.
Hit me with a bat. Bite it.
Eat the wood.
Can I talk some shit? I'll go and smell like booze and dirty strippers, and I'll still put the stamp on kids. That's the bottom line. That's how it goes. And I'll talk shit.
He's stepping into the chair.
It's kind of hard to suck it up and be on the same team with the guy that has my only loss. If you're gonna keep bringing this up, bro, all we have to do is get through this period, and me and you can step in the ring the day after.
I'm not bringing that.
Bro, I've been waiting to get back in the ring with you for about 2 months now, bro.
2 months? We fought 8 months ago.
You can't handle what you had.
And I'm tired of hearing about it every night.
Is that kid like, what's his name?
You suck.
We heard about you breaking Benji's jaw. We heard about you beating me. We don't need to hear the same stories every night. All you got to do is get through this period.
Damn,
Step
that's why
in
you've
the
been
ring
so
with me, bro.
Hey,
you can throw down. You can
hey, we're on the same team.
We can throw.
Well, it's not me talking.
We're on the same team.
It's not
Look at
me.
me, brother. I like you.
This is a zoo, bro.
This is it. Hey, brother, I like you. I'm sorry we fought before. Don't get mad at me.
That guy needs his Xanax.
No, you know what? I'm his only loss. He's hot.
Hey, I got to be his teammate. But it doesn't take away from the fact that I will meet him again one day in the ring, and I will get my win back.
Please don't let him get to you. Please.
I'm tired of hearing about it, you know?
I know you're tired of hearing about it. We're all tired of hearing about it.
Am I a bully? Because I'm going to tell him, hey, you suck, you need to bounce. That's not being a bully. That's the facts of life. You know what? I'm not a
I didn't say you were. I know you bang.
and I'm not afraid to fight anybody in the world.
I understand that.
Calling me out makes me emotional.
You called me out, actually.
I didn't. I was talking about some
Strange
of my
brew,
wins.
man.
You're one of my biggest wins.
That's a loss that I definitely want to get back.
And I like you. You're a good guy. You're getting a rematch.
That's fine.
Because I want it to be set in stone.
That's fine.
And I promise you that. And I don't care if it's for free. We can do it in the backyard.
That's
I got
fine.
a cage in my house.
Hopefully we'll meet in competition again, and I'm up to slap him down where he needs to be.
Do I want to go inside and do I want to go to bed? Or do I want to prove to the world the person that I am? And say, I want a f***ing phone, and if I don't get it, I'm going to jump the fence and go find one.
We know that we're not supposed to leave. We were all told that. We all signed a contract. We all read through it.
Bottom line is, I'm not used to being confined or being restricted. And that's a hard thing for me to deal with. And therefore, if me running out of the house is going to cause him a problem, then that's fine.
Where's he running to?
He said he's gonna go use the payphone.
Why?
Because he's gotta talk to somebody.
He just has no clue where the hell he's at.
Where does he think he's gonna find a payphone around?
I don't think Randy will condone that for 1 second. Should we go tell Nate?
I'll tell him, dude.
Bottom line is he broke the rule, and that is a rule. If you leave the grounds, there are certain things that you do and you're out, no questions asked, he should be out.
You say sorry to Mike. For what? For standing behind Chris when Chris tells talking to him, yeah, he'll smash you. You don't remember that? You should tell him sorry. And you're like the little guy in house party. Yeah.
Loden's mouth, Loden's antics.
That's going to be a huge tension builder, and I think that people are going to get hurt.
See, that's what you were doing, Loden, to Mike, man. And he's on your team, bro. That's all I'm saying. You're a cool cat.
I'm obviously not that cool. Drinking is the coward's way out. I'm a warrior. I ain't a coward. I'm sick of just killing myself.
Strange brew.
This one's for you, brother. If I'm sick of letting fear run through my head and kick my brain stems around and saying, hey, you don't deserve this. If I'm a warrior in the ring, I can be a warrior in life, and that's what I plan on doing.
Morning.
Morning.
How you doing, Chris?
You're gonna have to talk to Chris.
Chris Sanford was the first person through the door. He immediately went up to Randy and stated straight out, it's real hard to get some sleep with Chris leaving, drinking 40 ounces of beer all night and being loud and laughing.
From day one, I've been telling those guys that kind of activity makes me question how bad they want to be here.
Fellas, grab a seat on the wall. You guys come in here this morning under a swarm of negative energy. And a lot of that negative energy is coming from you, Chris. You're getting under everybody's skin. You're giving your own teammates a hard time. And that's not going to fly. You guys are supposed to be a group, pulling together, helping each other get through this experience.
Thanks to the antics that were pulled last night, with Chris, especially you, if you can't remember who you offended, you need to start thinking about your actions. And I don't care if you were drunk or what. You offended Mike, and in turn you offended me and the rest of this team.
Fighting Mike was one of my big fights, and I don't know why I wouldn't be able to talk about it.
Randy and Chuck have fought. They'll be fighting again. And you don't see them walking here into the gym, bad-mouthing each other and acting out like, 12-year-olds.
I'm sorry that, it's a tough thing, but I wasn't trying to hurt nobody's feelings, and I didn't realize we were so sensitive about the issue. And now that I do, I won't do it again. I won't talk no more shit, and I won't drink for the rest of the show.
They kind of made me out to be a real big in there, and I truthfully didn't realize that was the situation.
Loden, I haven't been straightforward with a lot of people at the house either. I've been going on my way to probably make some problems too, and I especially probably owe Mike an apology for last night. I'm sorry.
It's fine, man. I appreciate you stepping up. That attitude is what I'm talking about. It goes a long way towards bringing this team together and keeping us working together as a unit.
I've been partying, I've been doing my thing. What changed is alcoholics like to call it a moment of clarity, and something came into my head last night, and I realized I don't have anywhere to go after this. I have no job, I have no apartment, no car. Why am I shooting myself in the foot when someone wants to do that for me anyway?
Loden stepped up today and apologized for his actions and his part in the whole situation and really took responsibility, which is something that Chris Lieben still has yet to do.
Nate's probably the guy that was in Randy's ear telling him that I was the one at the house. So, little let down with Nate, and kind of wondering where his loyalties really lie.
Do this!
We're feeling pretty good about today's challenge.
Get her done, boys.
And my team being the stronger, bigger middleweight team.
To win today.
I think we're definitely gonna do well at this one.
All right, what's up, guys? How you feeling?
Good.
All right, well, we have something that'll wear you out today. Welcome to the first middleweight challenge called the Pole Haul. There are 2 telephone poles, one for each team. When I blow the whistle, your team will pick up the telephone pole and haul it to the first checkpoint called the stop and saw. Once you're at the stop and saw, you'll drop the pole and grab a saw. Each teammate will then saw at the red line. Once the entire red lines are sawed through, pick your pieces up and you'll take them to the next checkpoint called the reassembly point. There, you will put the entire pole back together again. Once you've completed this, you will pick up the pole and haul it to the finish line. The first team to cross the finish line with their pole completely assembled and all 4 team members will win the challenge. The losing team's coach will have 24 hours to decide which middleweight will be sent home. Good luck.
Let's do this. There you go, girl.
Ready?
Ready.
Let's go, Green Machine. Let's go.
Set.
You guys got this. You guys got this. Go. Come on, Green. Come on. Oh, come on, Green.
Attaboy. You got it, fellas. Go.
Go, guys.
Go, move.
Right here, ready, guys, come on.
Let's go. Get lined up, let's go. You gotta get lined up.
Line it up.
Line it up. Put it in the proper.
Go, jump.
Let's go.
Yeah. There you go. Here. Let's go. We switch pieces. Grab them.
Make sure you get those wing nuts on there.
Go!
Get them all on there. Let's go. Get it done. Make sure it's all tight. You got it? Right, who cares? Move it, let's go! 1, 2, 3. Oh! Wait, you got it! Yeah! Come on! Come on! Yeah! Come on! Good job, Green Machine.
This is one of the hardest things to deal with. We're going to lose a member of our middleweight squad this time.
It's the log. They cut through that log like butter. I'm not used to losing. That doesn't feel good. My performance, personally, I think I did the best I could do.
I don't ever want to feel that. For everything not to be in that camp right there.
It feels like my UFC hopes are fading just because I was blessed with a lackluster team.
1, 2, 3, flawless victory!
I think that tomorrow I'm going to get called out and I'm going to have to give Randy a good reason while I want to stay here.
Well, 6 against 8.
For this cut, Randy's going to have a choice between the 4 middleweights. Myself and Chris Lieben, Alex Karalexis, and Chris Sanford.
I think if Chris and Nate decided to just cut through their logs instead of trying to jump the gun and snap it, I definitely feel comfortable that I'll be here after the elimination.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all if Randy picked me. Sometimes I offend people and I don't realize I'm doing it. I hope that doesn't play a part in his decision. I hope he knows that I'm the best fighter here.
I mean, I am going 100% in practice, so that I'm totally spent at the end of it. My guess that the team member that we're going to lose will be Chris.
Just make sure I have my game face on so I look like I'm really concerned.
I think if anyone should go, it should be Chris. His attitude has been disruptive to the team from the beginning. Pretty much called Mike out, you know, and that wasn't cool at all.
Yeah, I know I'm going to get there one way or another. If I hit a dead end, going 1 block over and back up again. If they decide to balance me, I'm going to find a way to get a fight with the person that wins this show, and I'm going to knock the crap out of them. I'm going to take home the glory. I'm going to be like, look, I am the best. Yep. Someone's going home. I'll just be laughing my ass off if Levin gets kicked off, though.
Chris made the bed. He's going to lie in it.
Cuts today. Maybe last night would have been the night not to drink, you know?
He's made too many mistakes. I think his ass should be kicked. He committed suicide is what Levin did. He'll be like, the cat smasher.
Hey, dude, that's my teammate.
Team Couture, you lost the middleweight challenge. One of you is about to be sent home. The decision is final, and you will be asked to leave the UFC Training Center immediately. Randy will now decide who remains on his team.
Nathan, Corey, you've been a rock from the beginning of this. You came here prepared. You have all the tools you need to be an ultimate fighter. I choose you to stay on this team. Alex Karalexis, you're one of the best athletes in this group. For that reason, I choose you to remain on this team.
Before Randy makes his final decision, is there anything that either of you would like to say to your coach? Go ahead.
The biggest thing that stands out in my mind is that Chris broke the rules and he took off in the middle of the night with no consideration for the rest of the team. Outside of that, he's been confrontational with other team members directly.
I know I've been less than perfect. I understand that, and you know, if I was picked to leave, I could see why you would do that. Last night, I think you might be under the wrong impression. I wasn't intoxicated in any way last night. I had a drink of Diego's wine, and don't know how it was explained to you from that situation, but you asked me a question, and I felt I had to answer you truthfully. And lastly, I'd like to say that I know I'm going to fight in the UFC no matter what.
Randy, what is your final decision?
My two Chris's. Chris Sanford, I think you possess a lot of good traits. You have ability in your hands, you have ability on the ground. You have the things it takes to be a good fighter. Chris Lieben, we have some obvious issues. As far as a fighter, I don't believe that a coach could wish for anything more. You show a grit that you can't teach, a determination and a desire inside of you that a lot of people don't possess. My goal is to put the best fighter I can on the mat. And for that reason, I choose to keep you on this team.
You know, what's done is done. It's my own fault. I could have came in better shape. It's kind of hard to say if Randy made the right decision. Chris is an accident waiting to happen. I think I stack up pretty well against any of these guys in both weight divisions, you know. I don't think there was a better kickboxer here than myself, period. I know that for a fact. It's just disappointing to go out like this.
Congratulations. You've reached the end of the coaches' eliminations. From here on out, each of you will have to fight for your own survival on the road to becoming the ultimate fighter. Good luck.
On the next episode of The Ultimate Fighter.
Do you want to be a fighter? That is my question.
Two fighters prepare to enter the octagon.
No more Gatorade and stop eating shit.
But first, they must make weight.
That's a concern for me.
Who will tap out?
I actually think Bobby might quit.
And who will continue on in their quest to become the next Ultimate Fighter?
Let's get it on. Come on.